our first card is the King of Cups, which means that, you are really moving into what the King of Cups embodies, which is compassionate. You're a leader, but you're very in tune with your feelings and the feelings of others. So more like a counselor, more like somebody that can provide that comfort, that solace that people are looking for. When they're also looking for advice for their problems, they're looking for encouragement as well. They're looking for a shoulder to lean on, and you are that person. There's a lot of maturity that you embody, a lot of creative thinking, and you're very wise. And people do rely on you for that. Don't feel too much pressure from that. That's naturally who you are. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing to be supportive of others. It's important for your spiritual growth. Okay, it's important for you to recognize that feelings are important. They're meant to be felt. Okay, there's a lot of symbolism with the King of Cups. You have a throne, but you also have emotions. So you have power, but that power is attached to making others feel better. And so you have a gift, okay, to kind of stimulate positivity and happiness on people that are really going through a rough time. So picking card 1 today is really showing that you're entering a new era where you're aware of how your actions affect you and those around you. So there's growth. So really be proud of your growth and act like that king on that card. Okay, instead of giving in to hot temper or hyping up a person's anger or being negative, pause and observe them and see how you can comfort them. See how you can calm a situation down. Okay, you're doing a great job so far. That's why you picked this card, because this is what you embody. But keep going. Okay, don't stop being that shoulder to lean on, because those times that you comfort people, that comfort and that sincerity is going to be returned to you tenfold. So card 2 is the 3 of Cups, the card of socializing and connecting, making creative and emotionally vibrant partnerships and relationships. Right now, it does seem like there's a lot of people that are inspiring you to be more positive, okay? To be more happy, to feel more free, and to have more fun. And that is definitely a beautiful thing. Don't isolate yourself right now, okay? Allow those people to be around you. Allow them in your space, if only to make you feel better, towards a lot of other things in life that might be really heavy on you right now. Okay, you have to allow yourself to still have fun. Okay, there are a lot of things that you're going through, but there's always that time to just relax and forget about it all. Okay, not saying you just completely let go of your responsibilities and your priorities, but come on, have a little fun. Have a moment for you. Have you been enjoying yourself at all? Have you gone out lately? Okay, it's time to do something fun for you. Really, think about something in your life that you can just celebrate. Okay, and if you can't think of something to celebrate yourself. Celebrate you. Okay, and how beautiful you are. And smile. And that is what people around you want you to be able to do as well. The 3 of Cups is a card not just of your happiness, but others' happiness, and them bringing that happiness to your doorstep. So open up the door, allow them to come in, and have a good time. So for our 3rd card, we have the Queen of Swords, and she's upright this time. I know the last time that I did a pick a card, it was the Queen of Swords reversed in that pick a card selection. And I get that quite often. So here is this moment where you're learning not to just be a boss, but to be a listener, to be a leader and a manager. Okay, it's more to it than just telling people what to do, and you're starting to see that. You're starting to understand that you need to know all of the facts about a situation before just making a decision or busting out a set of rules for someone. You're learning how to put an emotional connection to things. You're learning how to think more carefully about what you say and the reactions that others might have to what you say. So that's really, really good. And honestly, it's like you understand that you still have to have this level of strictness in the decisions that you make at this time. And what I sense here with this card is that there are people who, because they have an emotional connection to you, they expect that you're not going to tell them the truth. And you're moving on from that. Okay, tough love sometimes is the best love. And who better to give it than you? And in this situation with you picking this card, that's exactly what Spirit is telling you. That it's time for you to dish out that tough love that you know how to give. Okay? You have a gift of knowing how to free yourself from limitations and restrictions that other people try to impose upon you. Okay? It's not going to happen anymore. So this card is basically telling you that, you've done your research. You've observed these people in your life who are trying to take advantage of the fact that you try your best to be as compassionate as possible before speaking now. But they're taking it a little bit too far. So you need to go ahead and give that tough love, give that voice of reason, lay down some facts and some truth, and see if that person or people are willing to grow. If they're not, you've got some other decisions that you need to make. Card 4 is the High Priestess. With this card, there is a huge spiritual growth with you. If you're picking this card, it really does mean that you're kind of learning how to be more conscious of the results from certain decisions that you make and certain paths that you are following right now. It's almost like you're thinking of the results, but you understand that there is a patience that comes with that these results that you're looking for in your life take time, okay? And it's almost as if you're continuously seeking knowledge and wisdom that is on a very deep and profound level, okay? So it is a card that kind of encourages you to continue on your spiritual journey, but also understand that you can use that intuition that you're growing spiritually in everyday life. Okay, you don't have to just make everything about a deep and profound meaning. Sometimes you got to use your intuition on whether or not, you should make a certain purchase that day. Sometimes things can be simplified when it comes to the High Priestess. It is about having this peacemaker type of attitude, really going about life knowing that you want things to be balanced, and you're finding that balance through using your intuition, okay, through learning that sometimes it's okay to just sit back and think about things first. That's good. Growing patience, good, especially if you have a history of showing that you're not patient, and here you are picking this card because you've decided to make a change. Okay, and be more patient and realize that there are other things at work than just what's beyond the surface. But again, with that, still understand that, everyday life is still everyday life. We still have other things to do that are way more simple, than just pondering, and be true to yourself throughout anything that you're going through. Be true to you, because you have this intuition for a reason, and that is to carry on throughout the day using it. Okay, it's balancing the spiritual with worldly tasks and responsibilities, and achieving that balance is a big deal. So really feel proud of yourself that you're able to keep those parts of your life in balance. Card 5 is Strength. So there is a tough situation that you've been going through. And instead of folding, you have decided to rise. You have decided to stay positive, calm, think logically in this stressful situation. Okay? And the situation truly is a test of your patience and strength. But you really are able to remain in control. You remain in control through compassion, through cunning, through understanding why you are having to grow through the situation. You're persevering, and you're going to achieve victory. You know, you are going to overcome this obstacle because you're confident in doing so. And you have no problem with speaking up and being yourself and standing your ground in this situation. And that is absolutely beautiful. And what I can say about this is you're very mature. You're really going about it in a very balanced and mature way. And that is what is going to make you successful and come out on top in this. So if this is a particular person that's being negative, you know, they lose. They lose because you know exactly how to handle the situation. I mean, you're going to pull through it, and there's absolutely nothing that can stop you. No part of the obstacle, no hurdle, no individual, nothing is going to stop you. Trust that Spirit sees how hard you are working, how strong you are being and becoming through this. And you really are showing such a self-control that is admired. Okay? So be proud of yourself, because you believe it and you will achieve it.